Alright, subscribe to Spags1245, right, Grayson?
Subscribe to Spags1245. That's
You know
what I'm
how it
saying.
is. He is.
What is up, Spaggets? I'm going to do a college recruiting tips video today on various sports and general tips. So, if you want to be a college athlete and you're trying to figure out how to do it, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you. Being a student athlete's hard. You have to balance homework. You have to balance school time. Fuck me. You have to balance time with your significant other. You have to balance eating late. But, eating late don't bother me as long as I get a good workout in after I'm done eating late. But being a student athlete in general is very hard. Time management is key. You have to have a good GPA. You can't have a 1.9 in playing a sport unless you're a football player, because that's the sport that's an acceptance for some reason. Yes, they have a GPA requirement, but it's not as high as sports like baseball or soccer. Now, I'm not saying you have to have a 4.0 to play sports, because that's ridiculous. A team would only ever have like 3 players on it. But homework and grades are important. You got to be carrying at least, like, in my opinion, I'd say a 2.75 in order to play or be eligible. And that's like a high C, I think, mid C. So I'm going to do the 3 main sports that are being recruited: track and field, football, and baseball for college. So I'm going to start with track and field. This goes for every single sport. You got to be fast, mentally and physically. You got to be strong, got to be tough. But track and field, you got to be strong and fast, mainly. You got to be dedicated. You have to be willing to outrun your opponent. You have to be willing to give the extra drive. You have to be willing to do 12 reps because your opponent only did 10. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to run like there's, I don't know, like it's $1 million in front of you. You got to run your heart out. You got to throw that javelin as far as you can, and technique is key. If you throw it as far as you can but without the right technique, that might cost you a couple yards. If you throw it as soft as you can with the right technique, that's not going to go that far because you threw it soft, but it would still be a good throw. Now, football. You got to be able to tackle, got to be able to block, got to be able to run, got to be able to catch a ball, depending on the position you want to be. Got to be able to throw the ball. My opinion, defense, got to be able to tackle really hard, got to be able to block really well, and you got to be able to make sure that they do not get past you or get a first down. You have to make sure you are a steel curtain. You have to make sure they don't get past you. Offense in football. Make sure you generate plays. Make sure you're not passing it or running it every single play. Mix it up. But don't run yourself into a 4th down every time, because then that gets ridiculous. Mix it up. You want to also make sure, if you're a quarterback, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to see who the open receiver is. You have to see just the whole field in the matter of like 3 seconds before you're bam hit. But if you have good bloggers, you don't got to worry about it. You have to have that connection with certain players that you know are there and you know are going to catch it. You have to trust your team. That goes with every sport. Trust your team. Now, baseball, you have to be able to hit the damn ball. You could be the best fielder, but if you can't hit, someone's going to DH for you, and you're not going to be worth it. Pitching, you have to hit your location. The best pitch in the game. Comment below what you think it is, but I'm going to tell you it's a well-located fastball. You have to be able to hit, run, and slide. You have to be able to think within the blink of an eye. You literally have, I think they did a study on it. It's 0.5 milliseconds, 0.5 seconds, 0.5 seconds to react, which is 500 milliseconds, I think. Either way, it's a blink of an eye. And a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, college strike zone gets a little wider. They do a little bit line to line. Umpires want to ring you up on an inside fastball. When you're trying to get out of the way, they want to ring you up on an inside fastball. You have to be able to have quick bat speed. You have to be able to steal. You have to be able to recognize a ball in the dirt, recognize spin of a pitch. You have to be able to field a ball cleanly, know who's the cut, know where you're cutting it, think a base ahead, and you got to know where you're going if the ball's hit to you. But other sports like soccer, you have to have a strong leg. You have to be good ball handler, just like basketball, good ball handling. But most of all, just have a good attitude for every single sport. Just have a good attitude, have good grades, and be humble. Don't go in thinking you're the next big shit. Like, like, oh yeah, I'm Steph Curry, or oh yeah, I'm Babe Ruth. But yeah. Hope these tips were useful, and let's back it out.